I don't mind. I don't mind sharing my story. I've been dealing with depression my whole life. I want everybody to know that depression is very serious. People don't realize the severity of the word depression or what a depressed person may be going through, may be feeling. Depression can lead to suicide. Depression can lead to hurting yourself or somebody else. Depression can lead you to have absolutely no strive, no desire to do anything, to be around anybody. You want to lock yourself up in your room, curl into a little ball, and just stay away from everybody and everything. Sleep your life away, because that probably is the only time where it feels just a little bit better. If you are depressed, go get help. It's okay. It doesn't make you weak. A lot of people feel going to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist makes them weak. On the contrary, it doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong, that you want to go and you want to help yourself, that you want to be better, that you want to be happier. That's what it does. It does not make you weak. Find the courage. Put all the pride aside and go. Help yourself. For those people who have friends, family members who are depressed, support them. Be there for them. Explain to them that it will get better, that you will get better. It's just, this is temporary. And a lot of times it is. For some, not very, Depending on how people grew up, it varies. Today, both parents have to work. Kids barely getting by because not a lot of them have guidance. Not a lot of them have support. Drugs on the street right now are like out of this world. I recall like 4 funerals alone last year where people my age, a little younger, died of an overdose. This year already, an amazing person died of an overdose. And I'm sure there's more that I'm not, familiar with. But the fact of the matter is, depression does lead people to do drugs. Depression does lead for a person to want to take whatever they can just to feel numb, not to feel the pain that they're feeling. And people don't know that. They think, oh, he's a drug addict. Oh, it gets deeper than that. Some maybe, but most of them, it gets deeper than that. And I wish people would understand how serious it is. Look, for everybody who watches this, and I hope people watch this, and I hope people understand the message that I'm trying to put out, is that depression is serious. A lot of people suffer from depression. You might never know that they are. It's easy to put a smile on your face and keep the day moving. They come home, you don't know what they're doing. You don't know the misery that they're going through. Basically, be happy. Everybody, be happy. Smile to one another every day. Tell each other, have a nice day. Wish each other well. Don't be mean. Don't get nasty or get all riled up because somebody caught an attitude. Maybe they're depressed. Maybe they just had a bad day. Maybe they lost somebody. Maybe anything could be. In just that one moment where they decided got nasty for a moment. It doesn't mean that it's necessary to make a big thing, to end up fighting about it, to end up having a whole altercation over it. No, nobody knows what anybody's going through. Don't judge, don't criticize. Love, be loved. Share your heart. Don't be scared to express yourself. It doesn't make you weak. It might help the next person. Little do you know, you might save a life. Just understand depression, it's world spread right now. Today's economy, both parents working, kids, the guidance that they're getting is from schools and being home by themselves. Just like I read in some book, which a lot of stuff is starting to make sense. The government owns our kids nowadays. It's not parents. And those parents who are part of the kids' lives and who have the chance to raise them, God bless them. But those parents who have to work to make a living, it's sad. Because their kids deserve the proper treatment and, just a proper childhood. And I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not blaming nobody. Not at all. I know it's hard. But just for the next person, who, whether it's not their parents, whether it's a teacher, colleague, or friend, if they see there's something wrong, tell somebody. This doesn't just apply to the MTA. See something, say something. No, you see something wrong with somebody, say something. Because you never know. You say bye to them today, next morning you find out in school that they're no longer around. Just be strong. If anybody needs to talk, they can always write to me, email me, yana.s@aol.com. They can, I don't know, DM, inbox, write a comment, whatever you want. I have sadly too much experience of this tragic life. My whole life I've been trying to only get better. And I know I will. I have high hopes, believe me. And I will fight to the day I die to make sure that I do. And at least I know I did something about it. But for those people who don't know who to turn to, just know there is somebody to turn to. You just gotta open up your heart and believe. And if you get a bad response once, don't let that stop you. Keep going. You will get better. You will finally get out of this. You will. But understand, people, help is needed from all. We need to be together. We need to stick together. We need to love one another. Today's economy is the worst that I've ever heard of it to be, and the worst that I've ever experienced it to be. And it's sad, because the life that I heard of people having 30, 40, 50 years ago, I envy them. Pretty hell of a time. But today, it is what it is. People, go out there. Be supportive. Get to know. Don't be embarrassed. Just help. Prevent any future fatalities.